Alright, y'all. We got a new figure here. Kingpin from the Hawkeye show. And the Daredevil show, technically. I mean, you know. Kingpin, you know. I don't have the comic book version, but this one will do just fine. This one actually doesn't even come with a Build-A-Figure part, so that kind of sucks. But we don't care. We still need to get the Talos, Agatha, Yelena Belova, and the Nick Fury. I actually had the Nick Fury here and the Agatha Harkness, but that's for another day. Let's go ahead and just crack this bad boy open. I'm not wasting any time today. Alright, for accessories, he comes with 2 pair of fisted hands. So he's got 1 fist, 2 fists. And then he comes with his other hands that are on the figure, of course. And then he comes with his iconic cane with the diamond, the big gigantic diamond on top. And it's pretty cool. Sorry, my hands are a little dry. I just washed them and, you know, dried out my hands with the hot water. But it's a nice little amount of detail. I like the gold right here in the very top. It looks really good. There's like a variation of color. It's like not fully gold, and then it gets real gold, and then it gets a nice diamond on top. The diamond in general doesn't look too good. Kind of wish it came out better, but you know, not a big deal. I kind of wish it was more of a clear plastic. And the bottom is whatever. So there's that. Let's get on to the figure. Alright, so here is Kingpin out of the packaging. And I'm not going to lie when I say this. I was actually pretty hyped for this figure coming out. But having him in hand, I'm not really too impressed. I think they did a good job with the likeness of the actor. He looks pretty good. I do think he's a little pale to the touch. I don't remember how white he was in the show. This is the Hawkeye version, so he's got the white jacket and the purple pants, the iconic purple pants that we know and love him as. I think they did him dirty, actually, in the Hawkeye show. The Hawkeye show his character was really bad. He just shows up and then gets capped. I don't know if they don't really say if he dies or not, but yeah, he gets shot and freaking just, that's the end of it. Not a lot of detail on this figure. He's got black shoes, the really dark purple pants, like, I don't even know what you call it, violet. Really dark, and his jacket is really plain, his shirt's really plain. The only thing to write home about is the head sculpt, and it's good, but it's not enough to make a good figure out of this. So not really a great figure. Here, let me move this out of his hand. We'll do the articulation right now, because like I said, there's really nothing to talk about with this guy. He looks up about that much, looks down about, he's on a ball joint. Rotate side to side. The double chin goes with him though. Wherever he looks, there is a double chin. Arms go out about that much. Rotate all the way around, of course. Very stiff figure. Yeah, I'm not really the hugest fan of this guy. He's got the rotation at the wrist, of course, and this one goes this way, and I believe this one goes the regular way. There is an ab crunch in there, but obviously the jacket is not going to allow you to do really much. Waist swivel, of course. Foot goes out that, or leg goes out that much. Goes out this much. Rotation at the thigh, double jointed knees. And this kind of pisses me off. Like, why are we still getting half pinless, half pins in the figures? Like, just go all out, dude. You can update the mold. Like, you guys make enough money to update the mold. Like, we're buying these stupid figures all the time. Y'all are making millions of dollars. Just update the mold, man. Oh yeah, so feet go up a little bit, they go down, and they go side to side. And that's it. Oh, do you guys like my new decor in the background? I just got these from Daiso. It's like a little cart and some oil drums. Make it look more like we're in a warehouse kind of deal. But yeah, that's him. That's it. Alright, and for the size comparison, the first thing I wanted to get him next to, or character I wanted to get him next to, was Spider-Man and Daredevil for sure. Because I grew up on the Spider-Man cartoon. And of course, I don't know if it's the first 2 seasons. I think it's just the first season of the Daredevil show was really good. It had Kingpin in it too. That's where he's the originally from this character, this version of the character. But yeah, they look good together. And because he just looks like a pretty much normal guy, the Kingpin, I wanted to get him next to some normal looking people. We got Jimmy Woo, we got Peter Parker in his civilian clothes, obviously, and then we got the Sharon Carter. Yeah. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna wrap this segment up, I guess, segment of the video with the Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and the Tracksuit Mafia. You know, these are the only figures I believe I have from that show, the Hawkeye show. We still need to get that Yelena Belova, and then we'll be golden, I think, actually. Alright, and that brings us to the end of the video. And my final thoughts on this guy. Honestly, I'm happy to have him. I'll just get that right out of the way. I like this character in the show. In not I wouldn't say the Hawkeye show. I think they kind of did him dirty in the Hawkeye show. But I think him in Daredevil he's a pretty good character in that show. He's actually probably one of my favorites. He's got a lot of his own stuff going on. And I think that's what makes him cool, is that he's got a lot of time in this show to actually show us who he is and what he's about. But then I feel like in the Hawkeye show, he kind of just shows up and then they get rid of him kind of fast. But as a figure, I'm not really a huge fan of it. I hate suited figures. I think the suited figures are probably the weakest of the Marvel Legends to come out. They always make it so that they got no ab crunch because of the jacket. The face looks pretty good. I think the likeness to the character is pretty good. The accessories, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, this figure is decent. I'd give it, like, if you're just a completionist, this is perfect for you. If you like Deadpool, if you like Daredevil, this is perfect for you. If you love the Hawkeye show, this is perfect for you. If you are trying to start out your Marvel Legends collection, MCU collection, this is not the guy I'm going for first, if I'm being quite honest. Maybe get him now, but because Christmas is coming up, get him for your kid, because everyone loves Kingpin, right? I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say this is good for a comic book either, so yeah, keep that in mind when purchasing this. It's not the best, but it's a Kingpin, MCU Kingpin, and that's all we can ask of it, right? Alright, get out of here, you crazy kids. Get out of here.